From the Bob Mills Weather Center, the Oklahoma weather expert, Travis Meyer.
I've been watching that going up for the last month and a half as they have been doing a lot of work. You got to check it out. It is awesome. All right. Also, the drought monitor, not so awesome. It's still doing the same thing. Yes, we have a chance of rain and thunderstorms, but so far there hasn't been any changes. And now we're looking out in the western part of the state where a quarter inch of rain at one time. It's been 95 days out at Buffalo since that's happened. For us, 8 days, but needless to say, there's a lot of folks that need a lot of rain. Unfortunately, the new data coming in tonight continues to push heavier rains further east. Originally, this was centered more in the center part of the state, and with each consecutive run that we've been looking at, it seems to be pushing it a little bit farther, a little bit farther. Still looking for heavy rains for you guys in southeast parts of the viewing area, but man, I tell you what, we really could use it in the Tulsa, northwest, and just all over the whole area. The only thing that's happening tonight that we're noticing, and you'll see just these little tiny areas right in here. One develops in Latimer County. This is the beginning of some drizzle and some sprinkles that are going to start to show up, and some showers, especially about, I'd say about 4 to 5 o'clock in the morning. Alan and Stephen will have a lot more of that coming up tomorrow morning. The storm system itself now is rounding the corner from it was in Phoenix and now starting to come on out and headed toward New Mexico. The orange you see there, that's a winter storm and I should say travel advisories. And then there's also winter storm warnings in the red. So this is a very big storm system, and you can tell the difference. Look at the temperatures, 28 in Denver, and then you head back in our area and just balmy, warm, humid 70. So you know things are going to happen just because there's a battle zone setting up. And that battle zone is going to be happening tomorrow. It's going to start early tomorrow morning with showers and thunderstorms at about 3 a.m. out to the west in central portions of Kansas and western Kansas. We'll just have a few scattered showers in our area. And then as that goes through the through the early morning hours and then into the afternoon, this line will continue to build east. We have some scattered showers just kind of forming. Could be a quick rumble of thunder. Temperatures will be in the 60s to near 70 in the morning. And then back behind it, it's in the 30s. So you get the general idea of what's going on there. That's a collision. And so that warm, moist air continues to pile up into that front, and the wave of energy coming through. And strong thunderstorms will be developing during the course of the mid-morning to late morning and into the noontime, and then coming up from out of the south as we go through about 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock. Some of these storms are going to be severe, and then it should really take off and go about 2 to 3 to 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Notice the temperature differences just right along the front. Temperature should drop 20 to 24 degrees, maybe 25 degrees as that front moves through. So there's a huge shift in what's going on, and that will continue to move to the east with showers and storms by Tulsa off to the east as we look on into the time period for 6 to 7 o'clock. Then that gradually ends by 8 o'clock. If you're east of Tulsa, you still have lines of thunderstorms, hail and wind, and that clears out. It gets cold or chilly. So here's the breakdown. 1 to 3 coming in on Tulsa and areas just to the west and to the south and west. Then as we go through the 3 o'clock to 4 to 5 to 6, it's really peaking out with the highest probability of some of the more severe storms down to the south. And there's a lot of twisting in the atmosphere, which means there's a good chance some rotating storms and several tornado warnings will most likely be issued tomorrow. Could be along that leading edge all the way from the north to the south, but again, the focus is going to be from Tulsa south. So we're going to be looking at damaging winds, but unfortunately there is a small risk, and there will be a few of these storms that could be some big problems. Early morning Saturday, upper 30s to low 40s. Saturday afternoon, a beautiful fall day. Temperatures in the 60s. We just have to make it through tomorrow afternoon and early tomorrow evening. And then Sunday is a big rebound back into the 70s. Now you have to enjoy it while we have it because it won't last forever. We're talking about a big drop in temperatures about the time we get to Veterans Day. So that's, or the weekend at least, it's going to turn a lot colder. It'll be warm next week, but this pattern will continue into the 3rd week of November. So we're shifting gears a little bit here. So all this nice weather is going to change quite a bit. Here's our forecast though in the morning. Slight chance of thunder, but mostly scattered showers will be popping up and around the area. As I said, Alan and Stephen will keep you updated on that for travel and for everything. 70s at noontime, and then Stacia, myself, Aaron, our storm teams will be out in the afternoon, and then we'll go from balmy 70s to 60s and then dropping down into the 40s quickly as we get on into the late evening. So again, the threat of severe weather and daylight saving time as well is coming to an end on Sunday morning. Don't forget that. And then we start to cool off later next week. So one more good warm week, and then after that, time for goosebumps.